Hello, I'm Carrie Cordy. It is Monday, March 19th, 2018. Well, it's been an interesting week. Yesterday, I was in the recording studio recording my intro and promos and getting to know the equipment and that kind of thing. Really nice. I enjoyed it. You can go over to kbog.org and see the get to know our crew, or if you look at the schedule and click on me Mondays 11 through 1, you can see another photo of me in a little blurb. I'm going to be changing the blurb a little bit, and I'm also going to be messing around with my intros and everything. I really like the way this is going. Especially that now that I've been in the studio, there's a picture of me in the studio up on the website. I'm really, really excited. I really am. I am pretty sure I'm going to start off by talking about me being transgender in a small town, and also what the most important things about being transgender are, which truly are the things you cannot see. So I'm going over in my head a lot of what I want to do and what it's going to be, and I'm going to need an engineer for my show, somebody that will take the phone calls, filter them through, run the commercials and station breaks and that kind of thing, because I want to get lost in the moment and not have to worry about the timing. I'll keep an eye on the clock. So, for as down as my life has gotten, I mean, look at this. I'm up here at the ranch. I'm just a little bit off of the main part. And for as down as my life has gotten, I've always kept that hope and the thought that for as hard and as down as it gets, there's always that opposite. It'll get just as good. It'll get just as positive. And here I am. I'm going to start a professional career in expressing my creativity. And this is going to blossom. This will go into something. It'll grow. It'll change. Life always does. I am looking forward to this. Finally, after a lifetime, I'm going to be able to express my creativity in truly the ways that I need. To not have that job that I feel like my talents are going to waste, no matter how good at that job I am. When I catch on to something really quickly, that means I will kind of get bored of it pretty quickly too. But it always depends on the situation, what my moods are, and what my life outside of that is. Also, I plan on speaking about one of the hot button topics, which is gun control. And let me know what you think about this, but I just I'll edit the little word I'm going to use, but you know what? Nobody's coming for your fucking guns. Grow up. What we're asking for is a discussion about some responsibility. To look at things from a different perspective, to challenge things. Because if you are unable to listen, to be challenged, to have a discussion without getting angry and threatening violence, if you are unable to do that, that shows your weakness, not mine. You may take it out on me. There may be violence that does come, but I will not be quiet on my opinion anymore. If you cannot handle a discussion about responsibility, then you are weak. You are scared that you are wrong and unable to face life truly for what it is and the information that's out there. I am not weak. My weakness is not your fault. I am willing to listen. Throughout my difficult journey in life, I have learned that I need to take responsibility, and I need to go through the things that affect me, whether that be physical, emotional, mental, whatever. But if there's going to be a failure to even discuss these things, then do you know what? This will lead to people coming for your guns because you are acting like children and you are unwilling to face another point of view. That's the kind of thing I'm going to be addressing in my videos. This is so peaceful. I'm not going to be working much today. I I have to work on a little bit of what I'm going to say in some of my station breaks and the music I'm going to be using in the background. The station identification breaks that need to be done at certain times because of the FCC regulations. There's also going to be the promotions for my show that's going to be airing throughout the day on the radio station. And there's several other things like it looks like I might be producing the morning news show because I had some ideas I discussed with the station manager yesterday about a completely different format for the news. So this is growing, and I'm willing to take the chance and to step in a big way. And I want to see this succeed because I've done so many other things in my life. There's no reason to try this too. There's no reason to put things on the line like I have continually since I begun my transition, since I begun to come to terms with who I am, which means I've begun to be able to see life for what it is, to grow past those horrible things I've been running from, to realize that by doing so, I am running towards the good things and I'm finally taking the chance that I won't be broken, that I will be a better person. I'm not alone. I think people have been thirsty to hear a point of view that's not confrontational. Where I'm living at to abruptly change is I'm going to be, of course, doing some landscaping and that kind of thing. But I'm also going to be kind of becoming a student and finishing my children's book the one that I wanted to finish the most. And it'll not only be in finalizing the text, but it'll be the illustrations. I'm going to do the illustrations myself, and I want to color them and shade them, even though they'll be cartoonish. I want them to be a professional level stuff, and I want to do it. And so that's going to be in exchange for the rent of me living there. So I'm getting a huge benefit from this. And for everybody that doesn't know and hasn't seen the videos where I have talked about it, the kid's book is called What Did the Didn't Do? And, it kind of begins, what did the didn't do? The didn't did what didn't do. He didn't go to bed last night. He didn't try. He did not make his sister cry. He did not eat dessert or dinner. He never ever became a winner. He did not say, I like your toes. He did not try to pick your nose. Yada, 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 yada. It goes on, and yeah, I really like that. It's just got my personality in it, and I need to finish it because there are a lot of other book ideas that I have, such as my book series, The Land Beyond the Dryer. The first 3 books are young adult, and the 4th one is for adults, and I like the adult one. I just kind of had to put the young adult on the side. I was just kind of getting burned out from it. But the kids version or the young adult version is a kid, 9-year-old, takes a ride in his dryer and ends up in the land where things go when they get lost. And in the adult version, there's a guy that basically gets ripped through the dryer by, and at the time, an unseen person. And it really, because I like to get into the philosophy and the imagery and have something seem simple and poignant on one level, but have a deeper meaning as well, and even be the kind of thing that other people could find meaning in that I didn't intend or think of. It's all up to us to take in the information we get and to process it and to follow our hearts, because that's the thing that I would like to do in life. I would like to make it okay and have it be recognized by society how important it is to deal with these things and to talk about it. To not put the happy face on and just to show, your best foot forward, or, in the Mormon world, the avoiding the appearance of evil. that doesn't produce any good. I've said it before, but read the book Bright-Sided. It's fantastic. The good things in the progressions of society have not become because people are happy and satisfied with the way things are. It's like the oyster. It starts building a pearl because it's irritated, because a piece of sand got in there, and it smooths it out, and it becomes this thing of absolute beauty, but it came from irritation. It came from something that wasn't good. So, in essence, what I'm saying to relate this religiously and spiritually is anger is not a sin. God gets angry. It says that very clearly in Scripture. So, is it a sin if God gets angry? No. In fact, it's what we do with it. It's what we grow from anger or any emotion in life, whether that be fun or hard to deal with, whatever. That's the important journey. That's what society needs to value, and society will get into a much, much better place if people quit worshiping and lying in the dirt. What's the point in that? I'd rather relate to people than to lying in the dirt. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna smell. I'm gonna touch. I'm gonna feel life for what it is today. I'm gonna look around with an open mind. I'm gonna look around to be challenged. I'm gonna look to grow. Because that's the way I find my happiness. Explore how you find yours. See where it takes you.